Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Questacon, the National Science and Technology Centre. My name is Owen. Hi, Owen. Hello. You can come back anytime. Not like these people. I am one of Questacon's excited particles, and for those of you who are members of the public, I must apologise. This show isn't quite like our normal shows here at Questacon. This is in fact the very last show that I'll be doing at Questacon after 5 and a bit years of working here. So, so this is the... yeah, because once I'm finished with this, they aren't going to let me back. Come on in, plenty of space, that's okay. Just while you're getting settled, can I get you anything? Cup of tea, coffee, a watch maybe? No, okay. So this show has kind of been thrown together at almost the last minute, and we've called it Explodaganza. It's basically my last chance to do all of my favourite demonstrations here at Questacon. So it's kind of a greatest hits. Hopefully not hitting any of you, but hits in general. Some stuff that we don't do in our normal shows, so you get to see some stuff that we don't normally do in our shows, some stuff that I just think is really, really cool. So we're going to be walking through a whole bunch of different stuff. I may need some volunteers. Unfortunately, I have a height limit on my volunteers, so I'm not going to be able to let you have a go at anything. Unless you want to sit on top of a rocket that I'm going to be sending off. She's very keen. Okay, so we may as well leave the doors open for any stragglers who want to come in. Before I do go on with the show, I do have to do what's called an OH&S announcement. I see a couple of people here who know what OH&S actually means. For those of you that don't, when we finish the show, you guys can just go home with your parents and ask them, what does OH&S mean, and why does it mean I can't have any fun anymore? Okay, very important. Be the best 3 hours of your life, that explanation. Yeah, come on in, guys. It's plenty of space. Yes, it should be fine. We'll be fine over here. What are you going to do, fire me? Okay. Hi, how are you? Oh, come on. Let's have a big round of applause for the latecomers. Woo! Yeah! No one else is coming with me on that journey, are they? Okay. All right, so I'm going to be doing a bunch of demonstrations here that are my favourite stuff that I've collected over the years that I thought were really, really cool. We're going to start small and work our way up. And the generalised theme here is pressure. Because pressure is a fantastic concept in science. And you can demonstrate lots of different things around the theme of pressure. One of the first things we're going to demonstrate is a rocket that you guys can do yourself. Okay? Now, this is... When I first started here at Questacon 5 years ago, this was one of the very first things that we did, and certainly in my training. And you've probably seen it before, but I really like it because it's a very simple demonstration that you can do pretty much anywhere. All you need is a fizzy headache tablet, just like you get from mum or dad's hangover kit, yeah? And a film canister. Okay, so way back in the dim dark ages when people actually used film in their cameras, this is what the film came in, okay? Ask your grandparents, they'll know all about it. Everyone noticed that guy! Thought you'd get away with it, didn't you? Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to put our fizzy headache tablet inside our film canister. Here we go. There we go, that's enough. Do-do-do. And we're going to add some water to this. Now, when that water comes in there, that fizzy headache tablet will have a reaction that produces lots of gas. That gas is going to fill up this chamber, but the chamber won't change shape. So there's going to be lots of pressure building up inside, building and building and building and building. And eventually, all the pressure that's inside here wants to come outside here. And we should get a pretty good launch. Here we go. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Of course, this one is a little tricky to time, so it might just go off at any moment. Like now. Or you could just leave it for a while. Very important when you're doing anything with rockets and or explosions that you don't go over and go, why isn't that working? Totally planned that, absolutely. Okay, so we're building up pressure inside things, and we can use that to launch a couple of rockets. This is another fairly traditional tool of the science presenter. So we're going to launch a rocket right now, but for this one I do need a particular volunteer for this particular demonstration. And this volunteer has to have a couple of qualities that you don't really find in the ordinary audience member. This person's got to be tough. This person's got to be street. This person has to be someone's dad. Let's see, are there any volunteers in the audience? Let's see, are we having anyone volunteered by anyone else? Hey, there we go, fantastic. Come on out, give him a big round of applause as he makes his way on stage. Hello there, what's your name?
Dave.
Dave, fantastic. And where are you from, Dave?
Bathurst.
Sorry?
Bathurst.
No, I heard you. I'm just sorry. Okay, now Dave, what we're going to do... Oh, they're turning. Okay, Dave, what we're going to do... You've probably seen something like this before. This is just a bottle rocket that we're going to be pumping air inside that chamber. And again, just like our little chamber over there, fill it with so much pressure inside that eventually that pressure can't stay inside, wants to get outside, it's going to push all the air out. We should get a little launch. But any good rocket launch needs a pilot. And so, I'm going to be drafting the services of our very own Dr. Yuri Blastov. Hello. Oh. Okay, so Yuri's going to go flying into space. There we go. All right. And Dave, feel free to take that. And all I need you to do is just pump that full of air until we get a launch. Okay, so here we go. Yay! Okay, so we didn't get a very impressive launch there, but I want you to notice something. See what's happened inside my chamber here? I've got some sort of smoke, or actually this is mist collecting inside this chamber. Because we filled it with so much pressure, we squeezed so much stuff inside, that we also are pumping energy inside there. And when all of that energy was released, the temperature dropped really, really quickly. And all of the water inside there condensed out of the air. Next time you guys have a can of Coke or a drink bottle, and like a fizzy drink bottle, and you open it up, when that smoke happens, that's actually drawing moisture out of the air. It's one of my favourite things in science, particularly when you're opening a beer. It's great, because it happens at the same time when you're older. Okay, so that particular launch wasn't very impressive, but it's okay, it happens to everyone at some stage in their lives. What we're going to do is we're going to try and get a little bit more force for our launch. And to do that, we're going to put something inside our chamber, all right, to be pushed out of the way. Now that we've got some water inside this chamber, when we pump all that air inside, we're going to get, all right,